What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
All right, ready to go here. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The pitch. Swings and misses. And away we go this afternoon. Pulls that one foul. On the ground to third. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Big time power. And that one fouled off. Singy, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018 in 5 games. Chris Sale, normally a starter, ended up coming out of the bullpen. He recorded the final 3 outs. He struck out the side to finish things off. You and I called that game together.
Yes, we did. It was a whole lot of fun.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Aaron Judge leaves the yard, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Man at first, Gleyber Torres up to hit, and that one fouled off. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. On the ground to Devers. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. Number 61 stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Esteban Florial. Right side, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw off that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Here's Jose Trevino. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Sale ready. Swing, and this ball is hammered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
Wow, what a huge at bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. He was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch a ball, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Nick Pivetta.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And
all right, keep it just like that for a second. As I invite some people in.
now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, DJ LeMahieu is one of those guys that if you're on the other side and your pitcher's got a no-hitter, he's the last guy you want to see at the plate just because his bat control is so good. He uses the entire field.
Hard hit, but right at him in left. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now in the Bronx. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I've become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
The pitch. Jarren Duran now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And a pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Can't get there. Base hit. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Turner on third with 2 out. Ball 1 there.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And a pitch. Right through there, got him. And that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox. They continue to trail 7-0. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then If this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now one away. And here is Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat.
Boog, when we talk about Anthony Rizzo defensively, one of the things I like as a former outfielder is his ability to handle foul territory and just negotiate.
Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. Gone! So he just clears the wall. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
2 on with 1 out. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
The batter, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, number 61. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing, and this one's crushed. No doubt about it. Grand slam. He powers one out to right field, and they add on. It's 12-0.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Zach Kelly on to pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
All right, I need to figure out settings. trying to get the numbers. So they could be original numbers, not the freaking 42 all the time. What's this one? Maybe I can ask Google. I don't know.
Seems like a tough task today.
I'm just gonna leave it how it is. I think I have to go to my own setting when I'm not playing this.
The way this lineup is swinging it.
And up next for New York, Estevan Florial. Singleton scored his first time. Still only one out here in the inning. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. A towering home run. And they add to their lead. It's 13-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Up on the second. For the inning.
Rip to third. Whips it to Casas. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that one finds its way through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So 2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And strike 2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. LeMahieu leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Come on, Aaron.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they add a pair. It's 15-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. That one fouled off. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him, because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. Now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 15-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
In there at the knees, strike one.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone. And when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 6.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Yoshida.
Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. LeMahieu gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Now a fly ball to right center. Judge is there, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead this one 15-0. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is off the wall.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Volpe getting to start at shortstop, batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Torres gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 17-0. Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Joe Jakes.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And next for New York, number 61. On a line, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Estevan Florial stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Florial goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Nobody out, runner at first. This to center field. Duran under it. And makes the grab. One down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Man at first, Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And first offering is fouled off.
Really good athlete, and many times you talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hammered, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And fouled off. Two on, one out. Fought off foul. One out. Runners at first and second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. stays alive. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
Back-to-back singles, ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here is Aaron Judge. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Judge spoils that one. And now the lefty fights it off. He'll see another. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. Just got to dig back in, figure out a way.
Now this is in the air down the line. Verdugo gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 2 outs. Bases are full. Slapped foul. Here's the 0-2. In the air, well hit. No doubt about it. It is gone. Grand slam. That's his third home run of the game. A 4 spot on the board. It's 21-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
New pitcher now, John Schreiber. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 46.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's out of here. A 3-run rocket. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 24-0. Two outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder, number 61. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 25-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brennan Bernardino. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Base is empty with 2 away. Now at the plate, Estevan Florial. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So the lineup flips over. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. Hot shot to third. They take the force out, and that is that. But they break this game wide open with a 10-run inning. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees out in front, 25-0. As we go to the last of the third, here's a speed threat. Ceddanne Rafaela. Rafaela, 22 years old. He's usually in center field, but today starting at second. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And it's caught for the out.
It's a big adjustment in my opinion, and I'm going to be paying attention to how he's able to turn potential double plays. Get your back to the runner, back to first base. See how he negotiates that back.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 60, Jarren Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there at the knees. Strike 1. just missed.
One ball, one strike.
There's a strike. On the ground. Rizzo steps on the bag. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 25-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Aaron Judge. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. Judge rips that one. That's back. And that one is out of here. An absolute blast to left. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 26-0.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And up next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. A solo shot. His 4th home run of the game. It's 27-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Here's Stanton now. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And out of here. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 28-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. But now they hold him to a single. Doesn't have plus speed, so I guess they didn't want to try and stretch it there. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And foul ball.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 61.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Duran in position. Out. Number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Estevan Florial.
Estevan Florial stepping in now for the Yankees.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. Ripped into left center, base hit. Relay throw to third. He's in there.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Jose Trevino. Swing and a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and the lead continues to grow.
He was all over that one. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. That smash towards center. And puts the squeeze on that. And that will end the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees lead it 29-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Rafael Devers.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And he deals. That's through there for a strike. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all, but over the past couple of years he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Justin Turner. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. There's a strike. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight, come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Judge on at first, nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Verdugo quickly throws it in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-1. Foul ball there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No outs, runners at 1st and 2nd. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to 3rd, and it stays fair. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at 3rd.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. High fly ball out towards left field. Yoshida going back some more, and caught on the warning track.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Number 61 stepping in now for the Yankees.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear it out.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Base is full, 2 gone. Estevan Florial stepping in now for the Yankees. Rizzo, the runner at third. Stanton on at first with 2 down. In the air to left center. Yoshida tracks it down for the out. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 30-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. LeMahieu puts it away, and there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 7, Masataka.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back in New York, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jose Trevino. Jose Trevino singing a Gold Glover and a guy that really does a great job presenting the ball.
Yeah, breakout year in 2022. Led all catchers with 21 defensive runs saved.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And forget it.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
It's Aaron Judge now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first. Judge out on the play.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. With Anthony Rizzo, you almost forget he was originally drafted by the Red Sox. He debuted with the Padres, won that championship with the Cubs, and here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O from me right now.
Josh Winkowski gets handed the rock out of the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Stanton in his 13th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That'll touch down off the base of the fence.
I mean, come on, have a game. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Alright, let's switch my controller. I'm glad that I have 2 controllers.
Ripped to short. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in is the speedy Ceddanne Rafaela. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Wong, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Next pitch in the dirt, and 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1-2 now. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Duran, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the left fielder, number 61. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away. Oh, 2 now. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So they bring on the veteran, Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Kenley Jansen.
So digging in, Esteban Florial. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jose Trevino. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And that one's gone.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Left field, way back there. Yoshida going back some more. Bangs off the wall.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here comes Aaron Judge. High fly ball down the left field line. That ball's carrying. And that one is gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Durant puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a foul ball. Jansen. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Kicks and fires. Swings through that.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next, Gleyber Torres. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Stepping in, number 61. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Next to hit, Esteban Florial. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And that one hammered way back there. And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Jose Trevino will hit next. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Well struck left field. Yoshida ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Man at first, and up next for New York, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Trevino off of first with two away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Duran moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But it's a huge inning for them as they score 10 times.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's Rafael Devers.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here comes a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Red Sox, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Turner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Caught him looking for the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now batting Tristan Casas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Righty delivers. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one missed.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's towards center. Florial flashes the leather on the run and catch. Back in the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. Jansen back to work. That one ripped. Back there. And gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And next for New York, Gleyber Torres. Now the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now the left fielder, number 61. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Can't field it cleanly. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
A couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now Estevan Florial. 0-1.
One strike.
That one fouled off. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Runners at first and second with one gone. That one ripped right center field. Hits the fence.
The catcher, number 39, Jose.
Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Well struck right field. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is DJ LeMahieu. Into center. Duran under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're dialed in. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The wind of the pitch. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1. Swing and a bouncer. Torres to first, and Verdugo is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Yoshida at first, one gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Popped up. LeMahieu moving under this one. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. The pitch. This one smoked out to left. Yoshida makes the grab. One up, one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
And the batter now, Gleyber Torres. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Ripped on a line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left field.
Number 61 stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left down the line. Yoshida gliding to his right. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. And a pitch. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now just 2 outs away.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Duran stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air out to center. Florial gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
I need to send this picture.
Righty to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Another 1-2. To the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
That was a game.